Here we go.
AI is a scary topic nowadays, especially for artists like myself that gets their art stolen and taken by an algorithm, by a clanker. How can you stop AI from taking and stealing your art? Easy. Having a recognizable art style or a signature, but that can be forged, faked. How about a stamp? A stamp so personal that only you have it and there's only one of them. That's what I'm gonna show you today, how to make a stamp at home in a budget. Hope you enjoy. Hey guys, it's me, Brushman Chart, and today I'm gonna show you how to do stamps. Like, some cool stamps with I'm gonna make them myself. I never done them. I actually got the idea because I found this at my Dollar General. It's the little inking pad thing that I use stamps for. It was the first time. Oh, it's kind of blue right there. First time actually opening it. Uh, I had an idea of making stamps, and then I found this at my Dollar General. It was like $1 something. It comes with like four: green, black, and red and blue. So yeah, I'll make them. I'm gonna practice on these first. These are some erasers I had a while that I don't use really. I actually went to Office Depot and bought two of these. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanna say. I'm gonna sketch the ideas of what the stamps I wanna make today. This is a sketchbook I use. I forgot I had this sketchbook. I was using it, but then I stopped for a while. I'm about to be finished with it. I'm gonna sketch my ideas here. Here are the erasers I'm gonna use. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. It's too small. Probably gonna use these two right here as practice before I use these. These were actually very annoying to get. These just plain erasers. I went to like three different stores to get some. I went to Target. No, first I went um to an art supply store. I went to Michael's, which was very annoying. Michael's usually like I don't know. Michael's usually has this doesn't really have stuff I need, but sometimes it does have the stuff I need. I don't know if I'm conveying myself all too well, but it's just annoying. Just trying to find these. Right now, I'm just trying to get the general shape of the eraser, trying to trace it. Later down the line, I'll change my method because you'll see this isn't really a good one to trace it with. The reason I wanted to do this is because some Japanese paintings have like stamps that you can tell who's it from, and I thought it'll be cool to put it in my like artwork. That's pretty much all the reason I wanted to do these. Not really a bigger reason. Okay, I guess I'll start with these four right here. First, actually, I don't know what to do. Maybe something simple, like a just a smiling face or something. Coming up with a small design that could fit the size of the eraser was actually pretty difficult. One of the most hardest things to do. But I think once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. But I did struggle at the beginning to get something going. I'm gonna just write a word to see if I can do it. Actually, I might use an X-Acto knife. I was trying to find this tool specific to, I don't know what it's called. I couldn't find it at Michael's. Once again, Michael has failed me. I hate going to Michael's. I'd rather go anywhere else. But I don't know why I keep going to it. I usually should just get my supplies somewhere else. Alright, I'm gonna just write the word yes. And I guess use some transfer paper. Something like that. To get it there. Um, I should probably tape this. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm gonna get some tape. Here, I got my tape. Try to try to tape this. And then actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I don't know. I'm just doing it. I don't know how usually people do it. I'm gonna just try to trace it as best as I can. Oh yeah, where was it? I was trying to find this specific tool that I used like once in middle school, and I don't know what it's called. I'll put a picture up if I can find it on Google. But yeah, it's like this thing like it that can dig through like rubber or like foam. I don't know what it's called. I think this is pretty good. But all I had was an X-Acto knife. I wanted to get the tool, but I couldn't find it. Alright, there you go. Now, how do I do this? Now, just place this like that. I think that's how you do it. Can you trace it right? Should I cut this? I'm not entirely sure. I think I should cut it. I don't know. You guys are learning with me. I have no planning. All I knew that I wanted to do is make a stamp. But I'm gonna try to get a cutting board. All right, I'm gonna try to cut this a little bit. Sorry for the poor camera angle. I wasn't really paying attention. Later down, I'll get a little bit more in the middle. You see me trying to tape it together, like the sides, because I didn't want it to come loose. I feel like the transfer paper was a bad idea in hindsight, but this was my first attempt in doing it, and I think this one gave me false confidence. There, I taped it. Now I think I gotta go and trace it again. I don't know if this is gonna bleed through it. I hope so. So let's see how this goes. I'm trying to go over it a little harder than I first did it. I think it's bleeding through it. I'm not sure. I think I'm doing this more complicated than it is. I don't know. Let's see how it works. There. I traced it. Now let's see. Kinda faintly see it. I could work with it though. Alright, now I'm gonna try to cut it. This is the part that I'm not so sure about. The cutting. This is why I needed that tool. Let's see. When I started cutting with the X-Acto knife, it felt weird. I was using it like how you usually use an X-Acto knife, like down, pushing down. But then I noticed that you had to use it like a sword. You had to slash it from the angle, going down. So I wasn't doing that because and I think the razor has something to do with it too. It was an old razor. It was very gummy. I think like because it was pretty old. And also doing curves with an X-Acto knife, it is not easy, especially on a rubbery surface like an eraser. This is for shadowing for later down the line. But for my first attempt, I think it came out pretty okay. Nothing really to write home about, but it did come out good, and it gave me confidence that I could do something with the X-Acto knife. False confidence at that. All right, I got it right there. Just finished right now. Let's try to use blue right here. I don't know if these are any good. I haven't really used them. Ooh, look at that. All right, now. Oh, I'm open the truth. Yo, that is cool. Okay, you know what? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. Let's do something a little bit more complicated. This is so cool. Look at that. I made this. So cool. Yes. Oh, that's badass. All right. Let's do something more complicated. All right. I think I'm not gonna like use. I think I'm not gonna like trace it. I think that's like too many extra steps. So right now, I think I'm gonna just like draw it here. It's kind of rough. I'm gonna try to draw it here freehanded with pencil, and then use micron pen to get it over with. I want to see if I can get a little reference from Pinterest right here. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a time lapse. See you after the time lapse. Alright, for my second attempt, I felt kind of bold because the other one was pretty successful. I was freehanding it. I was gonna do Glept from Smiling Friends. I wanted to do one of the Smiling Friends. I did Glept because he's the smallest one, and yeah, I feel like it was gonna be the easiest ones to do. I used micron pen to go over it. That's pretty much all I did. I did have difficulties doing Glept because he had so many curves. I didn't think it was gonna be this curvy. All right, I cut it out right here. If you can tell who it is, it's Glept from Smiling Friends. I'm gonna get the green one. Man, what the hell? Sorry, I hope this isn't very loud. Alright, I'm gonna get the green one. Alright, let's see. Oh, this turned out pretty good. Brush pushing it. I don't think I gotta push it this hard. What the hell? Shit on top of it. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, now. The truth. Oh, I forgot to cut his eye. It's there, but I forgot to cut it. Hold on, let me try to cut his eye. That looks horrible. Be trying to do it. Hold on, let me. You can kind of put the. There's Glept. I think I gotta cut this more right here because it seems like this is getting a lot of ink for no reason. As you can see, I was using the first pass, stamping it on the paper as like a trial, like to see what was getting a lot of ink unnecessarily. So I started cutting off the edges. All right, I try to fix it. Let's see if this is a very messy project I'm doing right now. I came out better. Just gotta draw the eye. Can you tell that that's Glept? Alright. It does seem that I need the little tool thing, but I don't have it. So we work with what we got. I'm gonna try to clean up a little before I start on these right here. And these, I have a rough idea. And these am gonna sketch out what I wanna do with them on my sketchbook right here. So yeah, let's get on. First I'm gonna clean. Keep this clip. Alright, I cleaned a little. I gotta measure these. I hope these are the right size, how big they are. My god. Oh my god. These are very thin. Yeah, these are hella thin compared to the other ones. Let's see if I can work with these. I'm gonna try to measure these. Alright, I'm gonna do this in a time lapse. Do it real quick. All right. I did this. It looks nothing alike. I don't know. Maybe I should scrap this video. It's not coming out like how I wanted to. All right, I'm back, you femboys. I came back. I bought the tool. I'm very disappointed with myself. That's the receipt. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. Um, I caved in. I don't know what you want me to say. I tried to do it with the exacto knife. This it doesn't cut well. Um, I tried. I used this a little to fix it up. All these three I did the yes, Glept, and the initials. This one right here. You can kind of see it. That's the one I did when I carved it with this right here. Yeah. I caved in. I bought it. I'm ashamed that I wasted five five that much, almost $6. So it comes with like the little blades. I don't know what you call these little carving tools. Um, I'm gonna see how to put them on right now. I think I don't know which one's the smallest one. Oh look, they have numbers right there. You can I don't know if you can see them. This is one. I guess this is the smallest one. Yeah, 6, 10. That's an 8. What is this one for? 5. I can't. I guess the word part goes in. I think I don't want to like bend the metal and press down too hard. Guess that's fine. Right there. And yeah, that's it. All right, now I'm gonna do the designs off camera and the carving. I'm gonna do the carving in a time lapse. All right, guys, I'm back. I thought I was gonna do more than just one, but no, I just did this one just for like to practice right now. It's the same thing as this one, but this time I actually measured the eraser. I didn't just trace it, I actually measured it. So I'm gonna get a new eraser. Get a new one, and I did it with this type of paper because I think I'm gonna cut this out and then like paste it here, but then put water on it and rub it, and I think that will like bleed through it. But oh wait, I think I gotta trace this with a pen. So I think I got some pens right here. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I think I saw this somewhere. I don't remember where I saw this, but I'm gonna do it with blue pen right here. Hold on. There you go. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut it. I mean, like, I'm gonna trace it very hard, like that. Go over it a couple of times. As you can see, at this time, I was kind of discouraged. This project really destroyed me. I kind of like had a more of idea what to do. I use the notebook paper because I thought it was gonna be easier to water it and trace it on the thing. But then I realized that I thought I had to trace it with the paper on, but it only like digged up the paper. So what I did is I still had to go over it with micron pen to get the details in. And I think I started figuring out how to do it. But like this whole time, this whole project, it was very annoying. It was dirty. If you know something about me is that I like having my workplace pretty clean. You see right there trying to do the first stamp. Then I try to get off the things that were taking too much ink from it. Yeah, right there. I think it came out better than the other one, the red one right there. Then after that, I'm like, all right, I got an idea how to do it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I measured them again. For these last two, are actually my favorite ones, and I guess I'm gonna just shut up and let the time lapse do its thing. All right. I drew some right here, a sword and some eyes. I got kind of torn right there. You can kind of tell what I wanted to do. Here are the eyes. Here's the sword. I was just gonna do one. These are gonna be the last two I do. These are the two pages I filled right there. Here's the sword. Hold on. Here's the sword right here. I couldn't really get the hilt, the pointy part. I mean, to pop up all too well. But then I realized that I really had to press on it and all the edges right there. Here's the eyes. That's the first stamp I did. Then I tried to carve it more, and then I carved the inside of the eyes. I have all the stamps I did here in this container. I think this is a container of gum. I did the yes. I did. Oh shit! No, I kind of stuck. There you go. I did. I did Glept. I did A M B. Oh no, it's B M A for brush my chart. I did eyes. I did another one. B M A and a sword. These are all the ones I did. These are my favorite ones. These and Glep and yes. These are I don't like these at all, but I like these. These came out good. I try to fix up the Glep more. I think it looks like Glep now. But yeah, in this page I try to fix them up, all of them. I think this one is this one right here, and this one is this one right here. You can see I can't do the words correctly. Thank you very much for making it this far. If it's not too much trouble, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I am trying to reach my goal of 300 followers by the end of the year in all my social medias. It'd be cool to reach it for one of them. The year's about to end, so please, it will help me a lot. It's free for you guys, but it means a lot for me. And as always, thank you for watching, and bye.
Skateboarding Bigfoot Studios.